Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
It's the call that sent Detroit firefighters scrambling.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
2 firefighters trapped as a vacant home collapses under their feet. And Sky 4 captures the rescue in real time.
And take a live look now at Detroit Receiving Hospital, where the last firefighter was taken after spending 2 hours trapped in the rubble. The good news, he was alert, talking, and moving his extremities when he got out. In all, 8 firefighters were taken to the hospital.
You got the first push alert from Click on Detroit on the app at 2:28 p.m. 1 firefighter trapped, 1 rescued after vacant burning building collapses in Detroit. We carried it all live here on Local 4.
And that Mayday call happened as crews responded to a fire at a vacant home on Detroit's east side.
That home on West Hollywood, not far from 7 Mile and John R. Shortly after that call, crews from across the area responded. We bring in Sean Lay live at the scene. The big question they've been trying to figure out is how it all started, Sean.
Well, I tell you what, fire marshal is here. You can see the car of the fire marshal as the investigation unfolds. ATF also here when a firefighter is injured, and also reports of fires being set in the neighborhood. But here's the house in question we're talking about here. You can see how it's kind of collapsed in on itself. Also draw your attention to the front. There's the hydrant not working at the time. We'll see just how much that played a role in all this. But there's the debris you can see right over my shoulder here in essentially the driveway of the home. That's what came down on this firefighter, that kind of debris. That's what had to be removed. And in a breathtaking rescue that took about 2 excruciating hours. Take a look.
We have 1 firefighter trapped. He's conscious. He's talking to us. We're in the process of getting him out, getting him transported to the hospital.
Detroit Fire live on Local 4 this afternoon, giving us the excruciating play-by-play on saving a firefighter's life. It began just after 1:30. Firefighters inside a vacant home here on Hollywood near John R. on the city's east side, when the second floor and part of the first floor collapsed around a team of firefighters.
We're trained extensively in the academy. During our training, we train for these type of structures. We train for these type of collapses all the time.
We were right there as most of those firefighters walked out exhausted, but one firefighter who has more than 20 years on the job, part of the fire team based at Livernois and Curtis, he was trapped under 1.5 feet of hot, sharp, smoldering debris.
But we're family. If one goes down, we all go to work.
We watched as firefighters worked for more than 2 hours to carefully rescue that firefighter. I could see the firefighter's face, hands, and arms. They were black, covered with ash and soot. He was on oxygen as he was being wheeled away, but he was finally out of there. Firefighters praying right after the incredible rescue.
Right now we're being hopeful. He is conscious, and that's all I have at this moment.
Back our live. We've been here ever since that firefighter was, well, since they were working so hard to get him out, and then we saw him be taken out. Detroit police then closing down John R. and 6 Mile and I-75 to get him over to Receiving Hospital. Every firefighter we see here, they tell us that he's going to be okay. Didn't look good coming out of here getting that oxygen, but I am told by firefighters he will be okay. And again, take a look behind me. That's the type of debris that came down on top of him. That's the type of debris that had to be carefully removed from that firefighter. Much more coming up at 6 o'clock. Chief Harris gave us an interview right afterwards. What he had to say, certainly eye-opening about a real breathtaking day out here. But again, I'm told that firefighter will be okay. Back to you.
Which is good news. All right, Sean, we'll hear from you again at 6. But we now want to bring in investigator Karen Drew, who's been reaching out to sources about this fire.
Yeah, and Karen, you anchored our live coverage this afternoon. We know it's really, really early in this investigation, but what are you hearing so far?
We are hearing a lot, Devin and Kim. First of all, we've uncovered a major issue. 3 fires on Wyoming Street just this week. There were 2 this morning, and another happened on Monday. I've been talking with my sources inside the fire department. They're telling me all of the fires were abandoned homes, and they think they may have a firebug on their hands. We're not only talking about the 3 fires on Hollywood Street. There also was a recent fire on the 5600 block of 7 Mile and the 400 block of West Brentwood. That happened all in recent weeks. So the question is, what's going on? Could we seriously have someone starting fires and putting lives at risk? The lives of those who live in the neighborhood, and then today, the lives of the firefighters as that home collapsed on them. Another issue I'm hearing from my sources, water pressure. It was an issue in the morning fires on Hollywood, and we all know that should not happen. The fire chief said all the fire hydrants were working, but I'm going to tell you, I'm talking to my sources. They tell me that is not the situation. They need to be improved. we're talking, we're digging more, and we'll let you know what we find out.
Yeah, it's a massive issue and a huge component to fighting a fire. But we'll have a lot more ahead on Local 4 News at 6. Our coverage also continues over at clickondetroit.com.
That's right. And there you can go listen to all the radio traffic from the fire scene, including the Mayday call and the massive response from fire crews across the city.